I've always seen photography as a window into another person's life. I think photography frames our understanding of the world. That's why I've always gravitated towards it. My name is Raul Rodriguez. I'm a photographer and I'm based in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. My work is very intimate, personal. I've been described to have kind of a soft lens. I like to focus on, people's humanity. I grew up in the north side of Fort Worth, which is a historically Latino community. Thinking about the people who I grew up with, my family, and the way that I grew up, I started to really realize how much of a history we have. I think eventually I started to ask myself what is the history that we have here? And how do I explore that with my photography? There's all these histories like the Bracero program that you only know a little bit about. I started to kind of explore that and meet braceros who are still alive today. I really wanted to get to know them, have them feel comfortable around me, and my intentions of getting, the story from them about their experience. One of the stories that really jumped out at me was how much these braceros took pride in the work that they did, because it not only made them self-sufficient and sustainable, but it changed the course of their own history, bringing a family over to the US and kind of establishing themselves here. Whenever I started to pursue that project, I felt a sense of urgency because these men are in their late 80s, 90s, and they still have this story that needs to be told. Right, definitely gonna be shooting it wider. I feel like every time I come here I shoot portraits, and so for this I'm gonna shoot it a little bit wider. I like this composition. Then I use my little release. For some reason I feel like this little skate park has this weird mysterious aura to it. You never know who you're gonna kind of meet here, another skateboarder. And it seems to always be changing too. So I don't know, it has a little bit of a nostalgic effect for me. I've been documenting the skate park for a couple years. I started during the pandemic because I would come here to kind of just clear my mind and something to do. And you can come here by yourself and just skate. But I would run into a bunch of other kids here and got to meet them, kind of know them, and they're all from the neighborhood too. So whenever I would see them, they kind of reminded me of me, whenever I was growing up, And I like photographing it kind of continuously and just seeing the changes kind of happen. And yeah, kind of just helps me see growth in real time. Right now we're in the middle of the installation of my thesis exhibition. I have these images that I made over the course of the last 2 years that I kind of put together based on some of the ideas that I have about the Texas region, Texas culture, but also Texas history, and kind of a history that we don't often discuss or often hear about. I've always been interested in kind of uncovering that kind of history and knowing a little bit more about, my place here in Texas. So my family is from Matamoros, Tamaulipas, and it's right across the border from Brownsville, Texas. It's right at the tip of Texas. So growing up, that was always my experience, going down to visit family down there, and then spending the summers in Mexico. So I would I feel like I've crossed the border so many times. So you have the Rio Grande right here, and then over here there's a little park. It just kind of takes the power away from, I guess, visualizing you're either on one side or the other side. I've always experienced my place as being on both sides, at the same time. I want to continue to explore the whole of Texas. It can be easy to say that I'm from this part or this part of Texas. All of the parts are just as important as like the central parts. There's a lot of stories to be told about this place. Hey! How are you? Thank you for coming.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you, yeah.
Looks really nice.
Yeah.
El Paso?
Thank you. This is in San Benito.
Oh, it's in San Benito.
This is right outside the Tejano Museum.
She has the perfect expression of dissociation, of like the pain.
Oh, she's learning. Oh, yeah.
Qué bonita, mijo. Hasta parece pintura.
Yeah, I think what I hope people get out of my work is like an understanding of a particular community. We're not like a monolith of a race or voter class. Everybody's experience is really different. When you grow up in Texas, so close to Mexico, and you're Mexican American, you have this like nostalgic experience between two worlds. I go out and I explore other countries and other places, but Texas is always kind of like, it calls me back. It makes me feel like there's still work to be done.